trim my bangs and now they're just sort of everywhere. Okay. Hello everyone. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna say this right up front. This is gonna be short because y'all know I live in Florida and there's a hurricane to beat the band that is coming this way. So I'm actually not even home. I am in a hotel right now, and I will be heading home tomorrow. So lots of traveling mercies and all kinds of things tomorrow, and just lots of prayers for the people who are in the path of the storm, which is pretty much everybody in the entire state of Florida except the Panhandle. So we will not be doing individual card readings today. This is going to be a short one, but I do want to come. I did absolutely want to come and spend some time. I know I missed being with you last Monday. Hello. I'm so sorry that I missed being with you last Monday. I was being part of a big fundraiser last Monday, doing card readings for lots of people, to be part of a fundraiser to raise money for a great cause. So that was pretty much all day Monday, so I wasn't able to be with you. So I want to make sure that I have time to be with you today. So here's the thing, and I'm so excited because I've got my very teeny tiny travel deck of cards today, which is the first time I'm using them, so I'm really excited for that. So here's the thing that we want to talk about right now. There is so much going on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have two moons that are happening, right? We have our moon, and then we have an asteroid moon that is visiting the planet Earth, that is visiting our solar system for a while. It's going to be here for a little bit, couple weeks. So if you have the chance to see that, that would be really cool. And we have a lot of stuff going on, in case you hadn't noticed, with we had the new moon last week, and there was an eclipse there, and we have, of course, these mega storms. So Helene was not a mega storm. She was just a super destructive hurricane because she hit a part of the country that is not equipped for that and was not expecting that. And she was very long. So even before the storm got to us in Florida, she was already up in Virginia. So this arm of hers. And so really just so much rain is what just caused the mudslides and flooding and the devastation in the Carolinas. So we definitely want to keep those folks in our prayers for sure. And then in Florida, Milton is already a Cat 5 storm. In my lifetime, Hurricane Andrew was a Cat 5 when I was in my 20s, and he wiped out, a lot of South Florida and Homestead. Just whole towns were just, you would drive by and see the foundation in the streets, and there was just no houses there. So building codes have changed a lot since then because of Hurricane Andrew. So we want to make sure that we are just sending a lot of prayers to all the people in Florida, and of course continued prayers to all the people who are impacted in North and South Carolina and all the other places from Hurricane Helene, because we know, especially in these days of climate change, that hurricanes follow the same path. So the jet stream is what it is this season, and so all the hurricanes are going to follow this kind of similar way, and so that's kind of sucky that it's but we're gonna be okay. And so here's the thing I want to talk about, because people are in a panic. And people are in a panic about a lot of things right now. Add to all of this, today is October 7th. Most of you who follow me know that I'm Jewish, very proudly so, and that this is the 1-year anniversary of the absolutely horrific and barbaric attack on the Israeli people down in southern Israel at the Nova Music Festival, where over 200 innocent people were slaughtered and beheaded and mutilated and raped, and just the awfulness is beyond. And more than 250 people were taken hostage, and more than 100 of those people are still being held hostage by the terrorist organization Hamas. So today is the 1-year anniversary of that, so there is a lot of energy. So for a lot of these reasons, it's not appropriate for me to do individual cards today, because I want to make sure anytime I'm doing cards for you individually that my energy is clear, and it's very, oh thank you my darling, big hugs back. It is very easy to understand that my energy maybe is not the clearest today, and that's okay. But the thing that is really coming to me today is the message of hope. The message of hope, and also being less than 30 days out from the American presidential election. People are very on edge right now. And the thing I want to share with you, and the thing that's being asked to share, and as I'm sitting here in the hotel room, I'm looking out the window, and I see, if you've ever seen a hurricane coming, you can see the bands of the clouds. And I'm looking and I can see the clouds are all in these lines. And it's not raining right this minute where I am, but it's been on and off. And the thing is that the sun will shine. And there are going to be devastations. And obviously Helene was a certain circumstance, because an area of the country that just was not prepared and had no reason to think they needed to prepare for a storm. But whatever crisis or situation that is happening in our world, there will be sadness, but there will be joy. And there will be people who act shitty and are rude or, selfish, and there will be people who share and help and lift others up. I saw a news story today about a physician who was running in a half marathon, and a woman in the race collapsed, and so he stopped to help her and then finished the race. So there will always be, as Mr. Rogers told us when we were young, there will always be the helpers, and it's important for us to look for the helpers, and it's important where possible for us to be the helpers. So sometimes we can't, sometimes we can, and only we know what that looks like. And so with everything that's going on, especially today, on this day, everything that's going on, because we are also in the Jewish calendar, we are just past the Jewish New Year, which was Wednesday and Thursday of this past week. And on Friday and Saturday of this coming week, God willing, we will celebrate or mark Yom Kippur, which is the Day of Atonement, Day of Forgiveness, Day of Reconciliation. And so there's a lot that's going on. And so right now, the thing I want to remind everybody is take a breath. Take a breath. And to really focus in on the heart, okay? When we can put our hand on our heart and we can breathe, and imagine that you are breathing your breath so that it's coming in through your nose and down your throat or your windpipe to your hand. And your hand is pushing this breath into the heart. And then as you exhale, it comes back from the heart, out the hand, and up the windpipe and out the mouth. So we breathe in and we breathe out. And no matter what is going on for you or for me or for anyone else anywhere in the country, in the world, to just breathe in through the heart. Because when we can breathe in through the heart, and we're looking at heart chakra, because you might want to be on one side for the heart, but it doesn't matter. It's all connected, right? Because there are so many scientists that feel like the heart has its own intelligence, right? The heart intelligence. And so we have this heart where we are breathing. And the thing is that when we can breathe and when we can connect, when we breathe, we connect better to spirit, to source, to positive energy, to the universe, to God, to loving kindness, to each other. So when we can connect to ourselves, to our heart, we are more able and capable of connecting with each other. And that makes our world a better place. And so regardless of what it is that's going on for you right now, and I know that everyone has a lot going on, and the world right now is a lot, we just want to take some time to breathe into the heart space, take a breath, calm ourselves down. And as always, my favorite question that I always ask is, what is the most important thing I need to know or do right now to help me move forward on my path? And maybe that's get gas in my car for the storm, or buy batteries, or whatever. Maybe it's take a nap. Whatever it is, what is the thing that is for your highest and best good? What is the thing for my highest and best good that I can do right now to help move me forward on my path safely and with peace and love? Okay? So whatever it is that's going on for you right now, we just want to make sure that we take those moments to check in and touch in, okay? And so again, we're not going to do any live readings today. I do want to share, some of you were here when I talked about a couple weeks ago about recording the DNA, Unspooling Your DNA class. We did get that recorded. So excited. But we're going to hold that, and I know, really bummed, but we're going to hold it because the Journey Within Spiritualist Church in New Jersey has taken my business class, my business for light workers and energy workers and anybody else who wants to learn, and we have expanded it from 1 session into 3 sessions, and that's going to start in November. So we really wanted to put the promotional emphasis on this new class. So this is a very expanded. I'm so excited. Instead of 2 hours, we're going to be 6 hours. I'm really excited about it. So there's going to be all the launch information for that. It's going to come out because I'll be doing that while I'm waiting for a hurricane. So we're going to hold the DNA class until December, and we're going to have that come out for before the holidays. We're very excited about that. And then we're going to have the business class because we want that to be the priority right now. So there's a lot that's going on, and there's a lot of good stuff. And see, this is the thing. When we look at it, when we can take the time to look, there's a lot of good stuff. So it's going to be crazy at my house for the next couple of days because my younger son who lives there, my older son is coming in. He lives just about a mile away. He's going to be with us for the storm. And so we've got also my nephew and my niece and my nephew's girlfriend and their 2 cats. And so, but I never get to see them because they're all in Tampa. And so I'm really excited. We're going to have all these folks that are going to be here. And so there's always blessings that can be found in, hey, Baloo, if you're a spammer, we're going to block you like the second you post. So just go now. Don't even bother because we have 0 tolerance for spammers. So it's all good. Up and there you go. Spammer, we're by. You're blocked. You're blocked right now. Blocking. Banned from page. See you. Bye. Okay. So, boy, we haven't had a spammer in a while. So when we're willing to look and we can take a breath and calm ourselves down, we can find that there is always a blessing if we're willing to look for it. And so even though there's a big, really scary storm that's coming, and yes, we are having some, kind of feelings about it, there's still blessings in it. And so we're going to have this great time with this big party of all the kids, and there'll be donuts and I'm sure there will be liquor and there will be movies and whatever, and we're going to have a great time. And so it would be nice to have everybody all together. So even when things can be difficult, there can still be blessings. And this is something that has really been asked to be conveyed today. All right, so we're going to pull a couple of cards. And again, these are my little teeny cards. I'm so excited. My first time using the little teeny tiny. Aren't these so little? They're so cute. So for traveling, and so for what do we need to know right now? What is the really most important thing for us to know right now? So this is awesome because I love to talk to you first and then share with the cards afterwards because I always really believe with all of my heart and soul that the cards are like little eavesdroppers, and so they are always giving us the information, the confirmation. They listen to what we're talking about and then they offer this wisdom. And so here's this card. This is the Imagine card, right? This is the Imagine card, and if you're looking at it, it's all peace and light and the new moon. There's a new moon up in there. And it's peace and it's light, and the light is emanating. The light is emanating from the below. The light, it looks like it's emanating from water. It looks like the light is emanating from the earth, from the ground. It's emanating up, which means that the earth is going to be okay. We are going to be okay. And for all of the drama, because right now on our planet, there is a lot of drama. And I think do these have numbers on them? This is number 20, so 2. Okay, so there's a lot of drama that's going on right now. But the Imagine card reminds us to stay in connection with those blessings, to imagine the possibilities, to imagine the what if it could be okay. What if it is okay? What if we could have a great time during the storm? What if we're going to be all right with that situation that we're dealing with? What if we win? What if we have peace? What if we save the planet? What if? Because so often when we have this what if, we're like, what if the storm comes? What if we, whatever. And we what if ourselves into the negative. We what if into the possibilities of catastrophe. And so the Imagine card reminds us to what if, and not what if, right? What if we had a great time at this concert last night? What if we are going to drive home in perfect safety and not so much rain tomorrow? What if everything could be okay? What if everybody is fine? What if you get that job? What if you had that relationship? What if something wonderful is coming? So it's a reminder for us. We get to imagine the possibilities. Now, whether those are possibilities or possibilities, That is completely up to us. And so I'm saying it is really important for us to try and remember that we can embrace the possibilities. Because you know what? When you're working in co-creation with the universe, the possibilities are literally endless. And when we can take that minute to breathe into the heart space and take a breath and just, we calm ourselves down, we raise our vibration up. Because when we are worried and stressed and filled with anxiety, our vibration is going down. And then we are attracting down. When we can stay in that moment, even just 3 breaths. If you remember meditating with me, we do 3 conscious breaths, right? 3 breaths can change everything. And so we breathe into the heart space. We breathe. It changes our energy. And when we can feel and think and remember the blessings when we are breathing into our heart, we are breathing tongue on the roof of the mouth, we breathe in through the nose as deep as we can, and we hold it, get that air down into the lungs where it can be cleaned, and we let go. And we just let it fall out the mouth. Try not to do so much up and down like that. My bad. But we breathe, and we breathe into the heart, and we say, where are my blessings? Where are my great gratitudes? What are the blessings? And we breathe in, and I can see them fall like raindrops, the blessings. There's so many. And it changes our dynamic because we're no longer focused on the what ifs. We're focused on the thank yous and the what ifs. And so this is our first card. It's this reminder for us to focus on the positive, to focus on the what ifs. Imagine the possibilities, not the possibilities, okay? And so what else do we need to know about the current situation? This is between 2 worlds. Okay, can we see this? I love this card because it is the between 2 worlds. You've got this beautiful flamingo who's walking out of the dark, walking out of the black and white, walking forward into the possibilities, walking into the new perspective, walking into the new situation. And this card is number 3. So we have 20, which says, hey, we are linked arm in arm. 22 is the pair number, right? Paired with spirit, paired with your loved one, paired with spirit in co-creating with the universe. We are not alone. This is what the Imagine card tells us in number 20. We are not alone, okay? And so then we have the, nope, Terry Tina, you're a spammer, and we'll block you. Bye. Ban for the page. 0 tolerance for spammers. Bye-bye. Okay, so we have, nope, see ya, bye, Terry Tina, spammer. Gotta go. Okay, so the Between Two Worlds card reminds us, boy, today's the day, right? A lot of weird energy. This is what I'm saying. So the Between Two Worlds card reminds us, number 3, we're on the journey. Now, we're coming to the challenging part. We have started a new adventure, a new journey, and we're climbing. So if you know the numerology, right, we go up to 5, we come back down to, on the other side to 10 to finish the journey. Okay? And so also, we are climbing to the full moon. We're not to the full moon yet, but we are going up to the full moon. So this is saying, hey, this is an important transformation that is going on for you right now. Well, you are stepping into a new, bigger, brighter, more joy-filled, more rich and abundant world. We're not going from color into black and white. We're going from black and white into color, which means we're going forward. And Spirit is reminding us we're not alone. And this is card 2, 20. So we look at the 0 and we say, okay, 2 and 0 is 2. So it's a 2 plus 3. We are moving forward, which also tells us we're on the right track because we have consecutive numbers here going forward, okay? And so then we're going to have our next card, which is Blessed. And this is the final reminder that says, hey, you're okay. This is the Blessed card, and this is probably my favorite card in the whole deck because she's riding along on her pretty pink snail shell. She's a fairy. She's got all the sparkles around her. She's got this great, trail of light coming off the back part of her. Like if you see an airplane or a rocket ship, they've got those big, trails that says they're going super fast. They're zooming through the sky. So she's got this, right? And she's sitting there. Look at her. She's just like, she's literally got her hands in the prayer position, and she is like, I'm praying, I'm grateful for this. She's not praying, I'm praying. She's praying, she's at peace. She's like, okay, I'm like, what do you have me need to know, universe? How am I co-creating with you? This is a spirit, a fairy. I love the fairies in this deck, that she is at peace, right? She is totally at peace. And so this card is number 22. So this is really, really interesting because 22 Again, we have the pair number, it's very similar to 11, right? When people see 11, 11, the twin numbers, the soulmates, right? We are in alignment. We are not alone. We are going forward, align, align, align. 22, 2 and 2, again, we are totally supported. We are being co-created and being watched after by our loved ones in the universe, spirits, angels, guides, loved ones, whatever it is. We are being supported. We are walking hand in hand in co-creation with the universe. 22 is reminding us we are not alone. We are super doubly protected. We are walking hand in hand in hand. And here's the other thing. Our first card was 20, which is 2. The second card was literally 3. And here's 2 and 2 makes 4. Okay? Literally the card reading today, 2, 3, 4. And 4, I love because 4 reminds us again how supported we are, that we have 4 legs of a table, 4 legs of a chair, balance, support. We are being lifted, carried, supported. And so whatever is going on for you this week, because there is clearly a lot of energy being moved in the universe, right? We have comets that are coming. We have the extra asteroid that's circling with our moon right now. We had just come out of the eclipse, the new moon eclipse, which is everything amplified, the eclipse energy. And this was the new moon in Libra in October, which is about balance, about balance. So whatever it is that's happening for you right now, one of the things to remember is it is happening for you, but it is also happening to move you forward. And if you've heard me talk before, you've heard me say, likely, that sometimes the universe can't give us the things that we've asked for until we become the person who is capable of receiving and acting on it. So this is a very big season of change right now. The universe is literally shuffling the deck to move things around, to help bring change, and to help bring us to the place where we can become the people who are capable of receiving the things that we've asked for from the universe. So we're going to pick one more card just to close it up. And this is, God, I can't believe it. Okay, of course I can. So this is card 28, which 2 and 8 is 10, which is the culmination of the journey. But this card is building blocks. So everything that's happening right now is helping prepare us for the future. So I don't know about you all. I feel way better after that reading, because this is the universe is reminding us, like, hey, you are not alone. Imagine the positive possibilities, card number 2. And then you have card number 3, between two worlds, that you're moving out of the darkness into a place of light and color and brightness and winning and walking towards the thing. But yes, there's going to be some difficulties that are there, but we got you. We've got you. You're blessed. Here's card that ends up with 2 and 2 is 4. Here's card blessed, where we've got you. You're supported, lifted, carried, and we are walking arm in arm with you. And then you've got building blocks, which seriously is 2 and 8 is 10, which means we're going to come to the end of this. We're going to get through it, and we're going to be stronger and better, because we're going to become the people that we were meant to become for having walked this way. So there might be a storm coming, but that doesn't mean things are all bad. Now I gotta jump. Gotta get ready for the storm. I love you all so much. All prayers are appreciated for myself, my family, and of course for all of Florida, because there's a whole lot of people in harm's way with this. Is a monster storm. So please keep Florida in your prayers. Please, of course, continue to pray for the people who've been impacted by Helene, and always remember how very much you are loved. Mwah! We'll look forward to seeing you next week on the other side of all this mess. Love you. Bye-bye.